now that we're on page 4, we're going to continue this video of what I did and didn't have, what I always wanted, and what I would have left at home. Again, thanks to Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean is not my lover, yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to start off with Scarlet Witch. Now this right here, this packaging is what I'm all about. Man, I mean, look at the colors, like stars. Like, if you guys don't know, I'm all about like stars and the color red, white, and blue pretty much. And I'm not even like patriotical or political or anything. I just like stars, red, white, and blue, which is why I like Sonic, like classic Sonic stuff. Especially this shade of blue. This is awesome. Anyway, let me get off of talking about this. So, Scarlet Witch, never seen it. The story is a banger right here. Man, I would have had a field day with it. And it's so funny. I think I mentioned this, how there's so many different figures of like multiple designs and everything of different lines within the Toy Biz. But yet, you're supposed to mishmash them and play with them. Like, let me see. Okay, so these two kind of go together. And again, I've never seen these. Like, you know, I wonder if there's like a booklet or a art book or something that has all these. Now this Iron Man we had, but trying to think. If I'm not mistaken, which I probably am, people were saying this was unreleased, and clearly it's released. So unless that's a different version of this figure, I'm pretty sure this was released because we had it. And you wanna know what we used to do with it? We used to play Resident Evil Dead, and did I even make the Resident Evil figure video yet? If I didn't, here's a sneak peek of it. We never had Hunk figure. So, that being said, this guy we had in place of Hunk. So he was like a special forces guy. Like, and he had the armor and everything to face off the zombies. And again, we made it into Resident Evil Dead. So we was playing Evil Dead, but with Resident Evil characters, and we had Marvel characters throughout it. It was fun. Good times, man. Good times. But yep, store, like, I wish I could see what that effect is. But anyway, you got this design. Well, all these I'm assuming is going to look the same. So pretty much you get this and you compare it with, compare with the Spider-Man waves or whatever. And you just get like a mishmash clutch. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird how you have to mash them all together. Some figures have more articulation, others have 5 POA and no detail. But we were supposed to play with them all together, and that is what we had done. So this Loki looked pretty sweet. Now, again, these would have been right up my alley. These design, because it's like a little over the top. They had more articulation. Still, legs went forward and back, no out. But Falcon, I don't even know what design this one is. But here, like, it's funny because this one, I guess it depends on the shade of blue. This one, I'm not really a fan of right here. It's like you get the red and silver. Then you got like a darker blue, which is remind me more of modern Sonic. And apparently this was from watching on Fox Kids. I've never even seen this. Clearly it's a show. I've never seen it. But yeah, this one sticks out better than this one right here. Wonder Man. This is like our 4th time seeing this guy, right? That is a nasty looking figure, boy. That paint on them legs look rough. Wait a minute. I was not trying to click that, y'all. But yeah, paint look rough. So what does he do? He's like talk. It's in animated series. I don't know what series this is, but that would have been a pass. Never seen this Wasp. Tigra. I seen the retro card one not too long ago. I didn't buy it, but what I know her from is Chippendale movie. Like the Rescue Ranger one. It's so weird. What a random character to have in there. But it is what it is. Ant-Man. Yeah, so pretty much none of these I had. So let's just put it at that. Bypass all these. This Ultron looks sweet. King the Conqueror. Nope. It's Captain America. Okay, this Captain America, I believe, is the same one mold they use for the Marvel's Capcom figure. We will see once we get to that part. But I'm pretty sure that, ooh, that card is yellow. That is nasty. Look at them legs, Hawkeye. Nah. Oh, this guy got like vehicles and stuff. Probably play sets in here too. This motorcycle kind of sweet. Look at all that articulation, boy. You could toss that figure, keep that bike. Marvel arch enemies. You know, when I think of arch enemy for Wolverine, I think of Sabretooth. And no, I did not have this. Gambit and Rogue, famous couples. The least I think of when I think of a couple, I remember her hating him in a cartoon. Cyclops and Jean. I want to say yeah, but not really. Holiday special. Now this should have been famous. Oh wait, it is. Now this is a famous couple. This not so much. At least to me. I mean, I'm pretty sure they probably was together, but you know. And look at the accessories. Now here's the thing about these. I don't even think I mentioned the first one. I might breeze through a lot of these, even though I'm talking on these just to get you guys to go to sleep or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you guys actually find it entertaining. I don't know. Hopefully. But if you see something, you're going to have to just pause it and check it out. Cloak and Dagger. What the hell is that? Nope. But yeah, those are some pretty cool figures though. But I don't know what he looked like. But female wise, I just can't wrap my head around how many figures was released under how many. Well, so many figures was released under so many lines, and I just never known they existed. I would have seen this in the thrift store or something and been like, you know what? I've never seen that before. Especially that style of Iceman. I feel like that was like a 2000s Iceman, wasn't it? I don't know. Oh, this Weapon X Wolverine again. I can't stand that one. Ugh. Now this Wolverine would have been the go-to Wolverine for me. Now this Weapon X pin thing had to have been released. This is kind of like with that Spider-Man one I was talking about. I think it was like a ring or something. See? And then you get this packaging. You see those stars, that red, white, and blue? I don't like this. Like, I don't know what it is. This I don't like. I'm weird that way. You'd think I would have liked it, but nope. That cap, I think that is the same cap we seen earlier, which is, again, the one that they used on Marvel vs. Capcom. I don't know what this Cloak and Dagger thing is. Now, I might offend you guys, but I am not a fan of Cosmic Spider-Man. I'm sorry. He looked like he got a bloody mouth, and that red part just should not be there. Like, oh my God. But anyway, here's the other mold from Spider-Man. The, what's this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points articulation. So this was pretty much the go-to Spider-Man mode for the most part. Maximum Carnage. I wonder if this released along the game. I don't know. But never seen it. I did have this Spider-Man. I did not have that Deathlock. So in those colors, it wasn't in those colors of Spider-Man, and it was single carded. I don't know if we went past there yet. Oh, they actually had, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. An 8-pack of figures. Oh my god, I would have killed to have had this. I've never seen it before. I mean, you got little baby Hawk. Now, alright, here's the thing. That Spider-Man I had through a single card. The Silver Surfer, did I have him? No, I had the one that I showed you guys in the previous video. This Wolverine I had. That Hawk Buster I had. The Thing I did not have. Hawk I didn't have. Venom I had. But they were not in here. Ghost Rider I never had a Ghost Rider. Mutant Hall of Fame. Oh my! I remember actually seeing this before. Never got it, obviously, but I do remember seeing it. That would have been dope to have. This too. See, I wonder if a lot of figures that I traded came out of this packaging, like out of these packs, and people just traded me for them. So like the Cable I had, probably not this exact color though, but I had this Cable, this Iron Man. These packs right here, man, would have been just cold. This Iron Man War Machine, that Spider-Man, and here's that Wolverine again, that space suit, but still not the one I was talking about. He wasn't in those colors. Did not have that Punisher. Definitely didn't have that Thing. Oh, you want to know something else? Want to hear a little secret? I never, ever in the history of man owned a Scarlet Spider-Man figure. I had a Ben Reilly, you guys know. I had every other one, even Peter Parker's. And this unmasked Peter Parker figure is sweet, but never had a Scarlet Spider-Man. Dang, all these packs. I would have been happy with just these. So who is this in the black outfit next to Sandman? Jackal. Peter Parker. Or is that Ben Reilly? Okay, so yeah, I'm guessing that is Ben Reilly. See, and then you get these kind of modes. You get this original Spider-Man Peter Parker mode. Then you got this highly detailed Scarecrow. Then you got this standard looking Spider-Man down here. This Spider Syndrome or whatever it's called. Then you got this average Chameleon. Then you got this highly detailed Spider-Man. Oh my god. Again, Jelly Bean. Thank you for uploading these. Thank you. And there's Sad Eye Spider-Man again. Never had the Kingpin. It's funny, like, so many repaints and stuff of these figures that they had back then. There's Jameson swimming in his clothes. There's Morbius, the box office bomber. I had that Man Spider. Then I have that Spider-Man with the 6 arms. Strike Team. Oh my god. I'm jealous of whoever had all this stuff. A yellow and blue Jubilee, Storm, Wolverine, Gambit. Oh man, that would have been sweet. Is this the back of the box? I don't know. This is something else. Is there a picture of this? It says Giant Man, Wasp, Hawk, Iron Man, but I don't see an image. I don't want to click on it and actually open the box if there's more. Alright, I'll attempt it. Nope. And then, here's why I didn't want to do it. Back at the top. That wasn't hard. I don't know where I was at. Alright, and then look at this Colossus. You got this heavily articulated arm, well, top half Colossus. Well, heavily for the time. You got Storm, who got the articulation. Me, I have no attachment to Havoc, so him, whoever this dude is with the red on, I don't care about none of them. The Indian guy always looked this sweet, but never picked up a figure of him. And Nightcrawler, of course, is standard issue. Now this Incredible Hulk I had. The rest of these I have not had. Well, the Magneto I had through the X-Men Street Fighter line. Then I have these Avengers. Wait, is this the same one? Yeah, like they upload the same picture but two different angles. These would have pissed me off. Look, you got those articulations or whatever, but look at those poses. Oh my god. That thing is a statue or something. Wolverine, Ghost Rider, and the Punisher. What kind of crossover is this? I don't know what's going on there. FAO Schwartz. Oh, man. I swear to God, y'all, I feel like I missed out on so much. Like, I had no idea any of this stuff existed. And even if I did, we wouldn't have had the money to get none of it anyways. I mean, we had to pick and choose what we got. Here's another one of those karate fighters type things. You are a karate fighter. You are a karate fighter. That Hawk too lean. Something about skinnier, leaner Hawk just rubs me the wrong way. This Storm is pretty sweet. Glue together model kit. Ooh, what could go wrong there? Spider-Man posing awkwardly. So Wolverine is sweet. Now, I had this. It wasn't called the Tri-Spider Slayer. It was red and black, I believe, with some purple. And it was called something else. The Spiders. Was it Spider Slayer? I don't know. Webcopter. Definitely not. Always hated vehicles for characters that did not need vehicles. I cannot stand Spider-Man having a car. That eats at my soul. But I did have this Daily Bugle playset. We had two of them, actually. Now, the Police Academy house we used as the Resident Evil Dead playhouse, where we actually play with the toys. We made that into the mansion. Surprisingly, this playset I do not recall doing much with besides playing with the Spider-Man figures. It was kind of small. Like, let's see if I could, like right here, look how big that Dr. Octopus is to that little area right there. Like, it's a pretty small playset. The box was big, but the actual product was tiny. Big time hero. Look at that. It's one of those ones where you got a controller, you can make them kick and all that. Pointless. Never had this glider. And I didn't even have a Green Goblin or a Hobgoblin until years later after the show had ended. Like into the 2000s is when I got those. Because I want to say I was on a collecting spree of vintage Spider-Man stuff, but never really went anywhere. I had this Lizard. That was my fave. Not about to watch that commercial. Another gimmick Spider-Man. It constantly had Spider-Man swinging on stuff. One of the Spider-Man classic figures came with this little tower thing. You could go from building to building. But I always hated putting those because you needed like a desk and you had to screw it to the, yeah. We got a baby monitor that's like that right now. I hate it so much. I had to put it at the edge of the dresser and screw it so it'd be on tight. And I feel like it just never gets tight enough. No matter how much you screw, you gotta pretty much crack the wood doing it. Never had this Kingpin Crime Central thing. Whatever it is definitely not up my alley. Oscorp, Spidey. Look at they were just naming anything. Oscorp Spidey Glider. What even is this? Micro Machines. Whoever actually liked these and had these, more power to you. Why does Spider-Man have a motorcycle or a car? Spider-Man just should not be made into a car. That's my only issue with Jada Toy stuff. Like, they got like a Power Ranger car and stuff. I mean, I get it, but It's not for me. I just don't understand it that well. I don't know. More of those little metal things repacked. And we did not have none of these. We didn't have them in this pack. I still got this playset area. Well, playset. These accessories. See, this is when they was getting you more bang for your buck. That street lamp. The boxes. I could show you guys. Well, eventually I'm going to show you guys. I still have that stuff. I use it for my displays, and if I'm actually playing with anything or propping up for photos or whatever, I still use those. I probably really need to upgrade at this point, but have not yet. Did not get this Jameson, but man, I miss these days. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they start giving us retro figures on these cards. That Hasbro, who are, judging by my stocks, is in a bit of a slump right now. I have not made anything off of Hasbro. I had this. It always ate at my soul. They had half a face. Like, it should have been all human face. Or, well, Swampo heads were not at the time, but yeah, I always wish they made him with the human face. I used to love this action figure. He was my go-to figure when I was playing like just a generic karate dude using this trash can and stuff, which again I still have. He was like on his mission. He was just doing all these fights. Cause look, the articulation, the arms went out, so this was like the perfect one. I wish I could show you guys how I play with those things, but yeah, I always hated the fact he had Spider-Man on the side of his face, and it just kind of ruined the illusion. Obviously, I wasn't making videos or anything, but yeah, never got this Dr. Octopus. I always thought he looked sweet, though. Look, the prototype on their hair is brown, like a lighter brown, while it's black here. And I just need to, oh, and on the belt thing is different. The whole color scheme is different. Now, that's another thing. I'm on a hunt of finding Paint Masters prototypes. Well, not unpainted, but like the alternate color versions of the figures, like before retail. I was just like comparing beta and prototypes and early versions to retail versions, whether it be video games, action figures. That's been my thing lately. Just wanted to throw that out for anybody who gives a crap. Nope, never seen that Spider-Man. This Venom, I feel like I wanted this Venom, but I've never seen it. I never seen this Venom. I think I seen him in a toy catalog. I forgot that was another place I've seen a lot of these figures was the catalogs. Spider-Man is nasty. Did not have that one. Whose card? This is his card. They actually Street Warrior Spider-Man. Ain't that the same one? Spider-Sense Spider-Man. Huh. No, it's not the same one. It's from the same line, but this is the back of the box. Maybe they don't have the front. They just got the back of the card. Sneak attack. Disgusting. Spider-Man turned to one of those fat beetle spider. Oh, I'm about to throw up. This lizard is kind of sweet, but the fact that he transformed is bull crap. So nope. Flipping trap. Let me see. What did I have from those? Obviously, I did not have him. Wait. It's still sneak attack, but it's flipping trap. Red Skull. Look at that. It's like Red Skull with a Spider-Man line, even though he's technically a Captain America. And then you can play with him with the other figures, who is a completely different sculpt style. Like, man, they had us put our imagination to work, boy. But that's sweet, though. An old lady. Unless you're a completionist, I cannot imagine what child wanted a senior citizen lady. I'm curious if that peg warmed. I remember seeing this. I did not own it. All right, now this is the Spider-Man I had. which is right here. It's clearly McFarlane. I mean, even on the box art, it's McFarlane. Which, you know what? I don't know why Hasbro can't just give us one Spider-Man body and all the heads. Give us the McFarlane head, the Marvel's Capcom head, the Steve Ditko head, the Amazing head. Just give us all the different heads so we could swap them out. I mean, that'd be sick. Just give us the perfect generic Spider-Man body and all the different heads like this one. This one body type was used on so many Spider-Man, and bam, there it is. There's a black and red one. This is red and blue. So right there, this shows you exactly what I was talking about. Like, just a generic body. This is like one of the greatest Spider-Man bodies. I just hated the articulation was so stiff and stuck. And while I'm ranting, I did not have these. I had the Marvel's Capcom one. I mean, look at this. The same body, different heads, just like I was just talking about. That is crazy. They need to do this. And again, I want a booklet of all these card arts. This Green Goblin looks sick. Oh my God, did I have this? Well, Green Goblin, Hobgoblin. Y'all gotta excuse me, it's 3 in the morning, probably 4 at this point. No, I did not have this. But that mold, that stomach and those arms came up again, and I'm sure we will come across it in these guys or girls posts. So on to page 5, had this, had that. This was my go-to Carnage. Yeah, it's funny because like a lot of these things, I'm kind of talking about Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles, and Power Rangers, but I was a diehard Street Fighter fan, diehard Sonic fan, diehard Spider-Man, not really X-Men in them, but Spider-Man. Merch. I was always a fan of the merch than the cartoons or movies. So it was just something about the merchandise, the art, the beautiful packaging is what got me. So, yeah, and these card arts is just sick. The Spider-Man is not sick, though. Look at his face. What's going on there? Did not have this. Ooh, what a attractive figure. Did not have that, though. Didn't have this, but I did have that Venom in the Marvel vs. Capcom version. You will see that soon. Another back of the packaging, and what I'm seeing is not very interesting. Here's that go-to body mode. So, like I was saying, go back to that Thor, right? You can mix them up with this body type, and then get this body type Deadpool. It was a goddamn free-for-all. So yeah, like, we had to use them imagination, boy. Had to use them. Which is why, even though we're getting cartoon accurate things and movie accurate stuff nowadays, it's always going to be a special place in my and you guys' heart for these original basic figures. Like, the crafting art was just amazing. And why are these all of a sudden got no packaging? I don't know. I would have killed for this Parker and that Spider-Man. In fact, I think I got this Parker later in life. It was all jacked up from a thrift store, I want to say, in like 2005. So, I don't know where it went. So, clearly I didn't have it. No, I know what it was. I think it had gotten stolen by somebody's kid who came over to visit. That's what happened to it. This Shocker is stiff as hell, but like got a gimmick feature. Wonder what it was. Who is this? I don't know that pumpkin name, but I have seen them. Scorpion, which I have to get the figure of that they're coming out with now, and some zombie. I don't know, but the zombie is sweet. It's not easy being green. Then what do we got here? Hydro Blast, Web Splashers. I remember these. It's funny. I remember the names. And look at that card. You can see that? It's like web made out of water. Man, kudos to whoever used to do card art back then. Y'all motherfuckers was sick, boy. That Namor ain't sick, though. He's better than that guy we got now. Talking Hobgoblin. Talking Spider-Man. I had this Spider-Man. I don't remember it talking, but I definitely had that Spider-Man. Wind attack. No. The gimmicks. Oh my god, the gimmicks and the variants. Ugh. Really floating shoe water. Wind attack Spider-Man. This is like Water World, but Spider-Man. I don't know. It's hilarious. His Venom is cold. You can never go wrong with. Wait a minute. Is that even the same Venom that's on this picture? Look at that Venom. And then look at this one. It's the one with the jaw coming out. It might be. I mean, he is facing forward. So I had the Spider-Man. I had it used. Again, I don't know if somebody traded me or I found it or we got it from a thrift store, but I had that Spider-Man. I had this Carnage. This Carnage was in my collection for so long, and that inflatable thing did not work. And this one I actually got in the store. We got this from Kmart. Wait, was it Kmart or Target? Had to been. I feel like it was Target. My memory is trying to trigger Target, but I want to say Kmart. But I'm like 80% positive it was Target though. So I'm gonna just go with that. We got that from Target, and I had this for the longest. This got sold in that lot with all my Marvel Legends. That's how long it's been there. Never had this. Who is this? Black Sea Venom. I don't even see Venom in there really, but did not see that figure in person. And that's the thing. A lot of these probably was not even on the pegs. So if I seen it, I'm pretty sure I would have remembered Venom on a peg. I clearly remember Carnage, so that must have been the only one on the peg. Or multiples of them. The Spider-Man who look like he's drowning. He's like... Did not have him. Didn't have that. Did not even see that. Never even seen that one. Who is this? Dr. Octopus? Missed opportunity to make Dr. Octopus to an octopus. Or is he an octopus? I don't know. But never seen him. Never knew this existed. This alternate color. First color is better. But never seen that. You got a whole raft. Now that Rhino, I'm not sure where he at in here, but I had that figure. That Venom I never owned. And why the hell is Spider-Man and them hanging out in the... You know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Spider-Man looks sweet. Never had him though. This is getting close to that one. They repackaged it again. This clearly was their favorite, which is why I find it so weird that you rarely see this body mode when people reviewing old like toybiz figures and stuff. You never see this body mode getting used or show up that often, even though it was literally here like what 5 times already. Never had that Rhino whose bubble is starting to yellow. Never seen that. Never knew this existed, but they look kind of sweet. Hey, who all in the back of this box? It's that Rhino that was on that raft, ain't it? I think so. You know what? I think so, and I know so because I had that trap. Unless this little accessory came with another figure, I had this one, and I know I had that Rhino. I don't know what happened to it. And when I say I don't know what happened to it, it's been stolen. We always had people bring their kids over to visit, and we used to try to put our stuff away, and they'd show up and roam around the house, and when they leave, our stuff leave with them. So, this lizard I would have killed for. This thing is awesome. Wait, or did I have this? Man, getting old suck, boy. That memory started to deteriorate bad. Alright, no. I did not have this. You want to know what it was? This lizard, which I wish I did have, was used for that diorama placed on the Spider-Man. What was it? The Marvel Legend or Spider-Man Classic? They chopped this lizard up and used him as an accessory, is what it was. So yeah, he was part of the diorama that you got with the Spider-Man figure. Well, after going through this video or reviewing and editing or whatever, I might pop the picture back up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Did not have that, let alone knew this even existed. This is the V-cut legs too, well, hips. I don't know how I feel about those. This Daredevil I had the same exact one, so I grabbed this one. And what else? Get that Spider-Man on the motorcycle out of here. Wait, did Daredevil have his nunchucks? Or nope, he didn't have anything, but I did have this. Spider-Man on a motorcycle. Ooh, what is this? Page. It's disgusting. Oh, I remember that figure. I did not own it, but I do recall seeing it. And look how much pain and agony she in. She is hurting to be consumed. This Venom is sweet. Venom the symbiote. There's one Venom. We didn't pass it, but hopefully this person have it. I always wanted and never got. This Carnage is sick. Man, so many toys, man. So many toys. Scream didn't have that. Didn't have none of these. I don't remember this. Well, you never, man. I do remember the box art. So I remember the card, but I never had none of these. Again, these are one of the many figures that we seen in the store and could not get. Venom, Planet of the Symbiotes. Lasher. V hips. Like this, the V hips was okay for like this one. Lasher repaint. The black one is way superior to me, that is. Hybrid, don't know him. Riot, oh man, we get into ridiculous territory, boy. Look at all that sculpt detail. He like an insect. Ooh, I don't know which one is better. Red and black or this purple. I don't know, they both equal. And I think I just seen what I was talking about with that Venom that I never got. This, except what in this color, this is like some toxic radiation color. I'm going to assume it's at the bottom next. This is the one that I always wanted and never got. Dang, that motherfucker is cold. Oh my God. Look, he had all those faces, those heads around his. That was a cold figure, man. And I never got it. Venom the Madness. Oh my God. Only thing that messes with me is the fact that those eyes are red on those little ones. And I went so many years looking for this action figure and wondering, like, even when we first got the internet, like in 2008, we had it on a old 93 desktop computer. We had internet on there, which was a story in itself. Maybe I should talk about it if you guys enjoying this. I'm gonna speed through it. So we got the internet, had it in my room specifically, which was not a good idea, pretty much. But yeah, front yard was Detroit. Well, front yard was Highland Park, backyard was Detroit. The internet guy showed up from Comcast, I think it was, and he could not figure out which pole to use. This dummy tried to put a USB to connect the internet into the back of the computer and shocked himself. And then was like, you know what, I quit this job. So yeah, and it took AT&T to come out and install the internet. I don't know what they did, but they wound up being successful at it. And yeah, first thing I did was look for this action figure, and he was nowhere to be found. I didn't know about forums or anything like that. I didn't know there was Ghostbuster forums or anything. I didn't know about none of that until like 2016. I didn't know there was all these forums. So what I like to do is take a glimpse into the past and look at what people was talking about back then, because again, it was just me. I didn't have any groups or anything that was into what I was into, so I didn't know there was people out there that was like-minded like myself. But yeah, that is a tale of me with the interwebs, and how I to this day have not found that Venom the Madness figure. Riot, is this the same one from before? I don't know, because not giving a good description besides what's here. I think that is the Bug Riot though. Black Cat and her. Not bad, not bad. She's more superior because her arms swing outwards and go forward. And the like, she got wrist, well, glove cut, swivel. I don't know who this is. Spider Force Wasp. See, look at that. You get her with the elbow and shoulder articulation, and then you put her with this one that just got swivel shoulders forward and back, swivel hips forward and back. Then I have this. Don't you gotta look like Lil Wayne? I don't know, it look like Lil Wayne to me. This Captain America is sick. This would have been my go-to cap if I had it at the time, or could afford it. You went toy hunting and all that. The Spider-Man looks sweet. I feel like I had this. The reason why I say that is I recall that logo being sideways and those feet not being able to stand well. Now, I could be wrong. I could have known somebody else with it and was just playing with it. I don't know. Tech Wars. It's a weird colored Doc Ock. And there we go with the Spider-Man again. I like they've been using McFarlane Spider-Man for a lot of things. Green, who is this? Riot Control Unit Guardsman. I was about to say Green Iron Man, but I mean it's technically an Iron Man mode, but in greens. Then I had that. Then I have this. I mean, obviously I had the Spider-Man, but not in this card or anything. I haven't even seen this card. I don't even know what year any of this stuff is. Not much detailing. I mean, probably if I click it, but I don't want to do that. Anti-symbiote Spider-Man. Nope. Transformer insect. Nope. This pirate-looking guy. Nope. Who is this? Insect armor. Tarantula. Oh, I'm about to throw up. Pass. Insect armor. Nope. Transformer insect. Oh, this is that wasp we seen. Never seen this guy. Who is this? Swarm? Thought it was Hobgoblin for a minute. But he looks disgusting. There's that Spider-Man. Looking gross again. Alright, now here's the thing. I had this car. Hate to admit it, but I had. Oh, how I had so much fun with that car, even though I hate Spider-Man in the vehicle. I didn't use it with Spider-Man, though. Yeah, I got it from Christmas. Well, for Christmas, in fact. Never seen this Electro. Spider-Man is close to that one mode. You see how that arm is posed? But they didn't go all the way. And that is an ugly figure. Oh my God, what is going on with those eyes? They don't even look like the box art, but it's clearly supposed to be it. It's Cap. So these are all like Spark features. Okay, so what year was these? Trying to see on the box. It's not that clear, so I don't know what year. Nope. I had this projector one. Why did I have it? I have no idea. Where did it come from? I think someone gave it to us. And the Spider-Man. This was around for a while too. And I'm pretty sure this is bigger than the normal figures, because I remember those being pretty big and I couldn't use them with nothing. But it was in our collection for a while. Didn't have a Venom one. It pretty much went to the wayside of the eternal void pit of our toy box. Never had this guy. Never had Black Cat. I did want the recent one that they came out with on the retro card, but I never got it. Even when it was on clearance, my dumb ass was like, you know what? I'll find it later. I'm gonna wait, hold off on it. Now it's nowhere to be found. And I think when it is on Amazon, they want it more than I was willing to pay for, especially after it was like 15 or 16 bucks at GameStop. Had this. Wait. Did I have that Black Cat? I feel like I had that, but it was not on this card. Or was it? Matter of fact, I think I did. See, here's what I was talking about with those pins. Right here. In the previous video. These were the figures that I had. So, being poor as we were adopted by a family for Christmas, and they had got me all the Spider-Man stuff. So this had to have been 96. So I was in the 6th grade, 5th going to 6th. And yeah, I had got this, and I did have her. And this is where the car came from, and this projector. That's what happened. So I got those from them, and this guy lasted so long. I think in my review of the recent retro card of this Cyborg Spider-Man, I talked about this. But then I had the Doctor Strange, and that is some nasty car art. I'm sorry, whoever the artist was who drew that Doctor Strange. That is rough, boy. Did I have him? Nope, because I would have remembered that pen. Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure there was more to that line. It had to be. Let me see. No, I guess not. Because I had 1, 2. Just got 2 figures from that in the car. That don't seem right. Let me see. Maybe I got another line that came out at the same time. I don't know. This is disgusting. Man lizard. I don't know how I feel about that. Vampire. Getting to Mattel's He-Man territory with the pun names. Spider Goblin. Nope. But I do appreciate the shading on there. What looked like shading. If it's not, then oh well. They repackaged these die castings so many times. They were determined to get people to enjoy those. This Carnage I did not have. This I had. So now we're getting back to the territory. So yeah, I don't know if this was a pin or a ring, but yeah, bonus collector pin. That's what we had. But I don't recall it having any sharp like thing like an actual pin. I would have enjoyed this figure. Probably killed for it. But no, I didn't never seen that before. Punisher, nope. Did not have that. Definitely didn't have this. It's Morbin time. Nick Fury, nope. Did I have this one? No, I did not. I had this. So I wonder, like, when they went shopping to get us the stuff. Oh, and also my brother had got a bunch of Toy Story stuff at this time. So this was actually, yeah, still 96, 95, 96. Okay, I'm trying to think back of what we got those years. So a lot of those years was like mishmash of things. Some we got literally nothing, but 95 Toy Story came out, so he had gotten the Toy Story toys in, and I think I got these. So this was like Christmas of 95, because Extreme Ghostbusters was Christmas 97 or 96. So if it was Christmas 96 and the show came out in 97, toys usually come out before the shows. So it had to have been 95. It had to have been. If I'm wrong, what else? But it had to have been 95. Spider-Man had that one. There's no picture of the front, but it's literally, see if they got, no, there's no picture. It's literally what you see here, red lines on the black figure and dark blue. Oh, matter of fact, is this it? No, that's wall crawling, but that looks close to it. It didn't light up or anything, I don't think. Had this, man spider. But man, back to what I was talking about. The people, I wish they had took us shopping, but it was a list. We put things down that we wanted, and they went and got it. So I mean, they got to see these on pegs before they brought it to us. Had him. Did not have this one. Nope, did not have him. And it's funny, like within the same line here, he got elbow joints, hinge and swivel, shoulders. Then you got him with just swivel shoulders. Then he got hinge and swivel shoulders. Yeah, because this Spider-Man, oh, so she got these at KB then. Because look, KB exclusive. And we had this, and you had to pull out the thing out of his chest, and it was like a strip with like different spiders on it. I don't get the purpose of it, but yeah, that's what it did. It was like a strip, like a clear strip, like tape strip, and it rolled back in. So she got these from KB, and I feel like crap because I do not remember their name. My mom's gone, so I can't even ask her, who she probably wouldn't even remember. I vaguely remember what they look like. I just remember kind of being embarrassed that someone had to bring us stuff for Christmas. But it is what it is. Why did I come up here? What was I looking for? So, oh yeah, the articulation. Then you had the swivels. This was one of my favorites, even though it's gross. Did not have this one though. Did not have this Octo Spidey. Wait, did I? I had the Spider-Man, but he did not have this with him. So I don't know where. Here it is. This is the Spider-Man. That's what it was. I was about to say, hey, this is the same figure, but this is the one I had. He didn't have a thing on his face. Did not have this. Did not have her. This Venom look kind of sweet. A little squatty, but it's kind of sweet. It probably would have been a go-to Venom. Ooh, here he is in clear. I might have, you know what? I might have to hunt a lot of these down, like now, current. The thing about it is, I don't know if I want to get them on card or off the card, because I kind of want to display them without the card, but at the same time, I want them to be, I want the card art. If anybody's out there who makes books or anything, please make a book of all these different card arts. You don't need multiples of the same art, just one of each front card, maybe a back, front and back on each page. Then I had this Rhino. Why do Rhino always look like piles of crap? Like, really. Spider-Man 2099. I did not even know he was out at that time. So did I have him? Here he is again. I'm not about to watch that commercial. Then I have him. But he looks a lot better than that goldish color we seen earlier. Is it the same figure? Head ramming. What? What the? I don't want to know. Had this guy. Now, okay, I was about to say, I could have sworn I said I didn't have him because I had him, but it wasn't him. It was the McDonald's toy, I want to say. I was using it in place of him, but I don't know, I feel like I had this at some point or borrowed him, but did not like have him. Had him. He was in my collection not too long ago. I think he's still in here, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure why it would be. Oh no, I know what happened. I sold a bunch of like miscellaneous action figures, and this was in there. That Shang-Chi that I showed you guys in the previous video. What else was in that? Speed Racer, just a bunch of mixed action figures, and I sold them. I think I got like 60, maybe $50. But I want to say 40, but I'm gonna just be generous and say $60 for that whole lot. Because if I say 40, I'm gonna make myself feel a little sad. So yeah, I had this guy, this Spider-Man. This was one of my go-to, but it was not on this card. It was on the Hall of Fame card. Then I have him. Had this. This is where that plunger thing I was talking about came from. The water. This, and I think a Venom had that plunger also. So that's where the plunger came in at. Then I have him. Again, had both of these. Nope. Then I had this Venom. Nope. Then I have that. Had this. I had that one. Matter of fact, I think I had this before any of them because he had that stupid arm stuck. And it wasn't until I got the other one where both arms articulated that this one, I think I traded for something else. I was so happy to get the one with the two arms that was articulated because this one gimmick arm wasn't cutting it for me. I had this Dr. Octopus, but I did not get on this card. So, what is this? Exclusive t-shirt. I thought it was about to say what store it came from. I like when they say what store it came from. Then I have this. Nope. I remember him from the cartoon. I don't remember him being all that great. Nope. Man, I wish I did have these retro cards. So, who did they re-release on the retro card? Spider-Man and Hobgoblin so far. And what was this? Carnage. We didn't get a retro card. Carnage. We got Venom, but he had those red and blue lines. Now, I did not get that one. I canceled my order thinking it's going to be on pause forever. Like a dummy, it wasn't. So, missed out on that Venom. Which, only thing I liked it about that one is the head sculpt. I mean, the body was alright. I just didn't like the paint. So, if somehow they re-release that figure with that same head sculpt, I would be glad. Just don't have the paint on there. Then I have this. I don't even know what that is. Alien Slayer. It's clearly a ripoff of Alien, but did not have that. The Parker that I wanted, never got. Then I had that Kingpin. But I do have the retro card. So, again, what I've been doing is collecting retro card versions of who I didn't have but wanted and who I did have and just need to re-get. Look how many sculpts. I mean, they had so many various sculpts, very few reuse with toybiz at the time. We need a Craven on a retro card. Here's wacky color lizard. I did not get the lizard on retro card though. I should make a list of who all I gotta get. And I think they all going up in price now at this point. I don't know. So I have Peter Parker retro card with those glasses. So Parker, Spider-Man. I don't have Venom even though he's out. They didn't make Carnage. Did not do Craven. Green Goblin I gotta get, and Lizard I still have to get. I got Kingpin also. Okay, this is the one I was happy to get instead of that one. And what is that pole Spider-Man doing on there? That's just nasty. He like, wee. Let me stop. Anyways. Yep, this was my go-to Spider-Man figure right here. Spread wings. Who is this? Oh, Vulture. I'm used to old man Vulture. I don't know that guy very well. Now in my territory. I wonder if I should make a new video of this. Let me see how far. It's almost to the end. All right, I'm going to keep this one going. Because we in where I need it to be. You know what? I don't know, y'all. Should I make this a separate video? Because I might want to do some heavy editing with images and stuff. No, I'll just keep it with this one. Fuck it. So, had that Gambit. Did not have this 2-pack. Never got Cammy. Always wanted that one. Had that Zangief later in life, but it was the traditional color. So, maybe I got it in this 2-pack with Gambit. I don't know. Let's see. If they have this Zangief in the red and Gambit in traditional colors like this, then that is the 2-pack that I had. Because I have never had this Cammy figure. And I do not like alternate colors of certain characters. So this Zangief would have been a no-go for me. I got this Juggernaut, but did not get this Dowsum. So which leads me to believe I got him in another line. I got this though, Chun-Li and Juggernaut. Had that one. Those stay in my collection for quite a while. Got these. Okay, so the thing about these ones is my sister had passed. Now, I don't like to be a downer or anything, but it goes with the situation. So my sister passed and we was hurt and everything, and my mom was like, you know what, to get y'all mad off of stuff, you know what little cash we got, I'm gonna like take you guys to Shoppers World, which is where we got these. So like, you guys get to pick out whatever you guys want. So this is where I got the Zangief and Gambit from, or maybe it was just Gambit. I don't know. I will have to see as we go along. That's where we got that. And then the ultimate treat was we went to Toys R Us. We took a cab to Toys R Us because we didn't have a car. Took a cab to Toys R Us and wound up getting this. So this is where I got the Chun-Li. This is where we got the Resident Evil and all that other stuff. This, when my mind was just blown. I did not know there was such a place that exists. I always seen it on TV, but until you actually go to the Toys R Us in person, it's like, man. So got those. I got these two. Matter of fact, these two I got from the Shoppers World also. The Akuma and Wolverine, who I always knew looked it weird because his body was like so wide. But the Akuma was the main highlight. Now, Hasbro, if you listening, if you are, I'm pretty sure you clicked off this video somewhere around the 10-minute mark at the least. Give us these 2-packs. You guys have to. I mean, really. So, yep. And there's a Hadouken that came with him. All right. So, there's Zangief, but he's with Rogue. Did I have this one? And then I got Gambit separate. Because these X-Men was single carded also and put in other packs. So, because I had this rogue, but the thing about it is I had the rogue and I had the gambit, but I don't know which one came with the 2-pack. So if we do not see a gambit in red Zangief, then that means I got gambit with someone else, or he was bought single carded and I got this 2-pack. Did not even see these in stores. Had this one. Never got this, even to this day. Never got this Ken or the Sabertooth. Always wanted them though. I need to find a lot of these. I want to get these back. Never got these. So that means I got Apocalypse separate. So that's probably where Gambit came from. He was a single card. Whatever line that this Apocalypse came with that was single carded is where the Gambit came from. Here's that mode again. And Marvel's Capcom Spider-Man. This is the head sculpt we need. Strider was sold recently in that hodgepodge of action figures. And look at that price. $6.99. And what was the original price? $12. I can tell you for a fact we didn't pay no $12. Had this. My God, this is wild. And it's from part 1. Oh, and she couldn't stand for shit. This Morgan, it was, oh, God. Here is where I got my War Machine from. To this day, this was one of the best Mega Mans. Only problem is his feet was like inward. And they had the gimmick where you pull them to make them taller. But it couldn't rotate, so his foot was always going inward. Had these. These were my all-stars. And then we going down to, oh man, we away from this territory. Anyway, these were the greatest Toy Biz figures for me, next to Spider-Man of all time. Didn't I have these? Didn't have these. I could tell you off the back I had none of these. None of these. Oh, we had this guy, Tusk. I don't know where he came from. It wasn't in the 2-pack, but we had this, and this little one went inside of there in his back. What is the little one name? I don't know. But we had got on a single card, and I do not remember his name. Well, him being this color. And yes, we had him as a bad guy. I'm about to look this up. Tusk. I don't know who that guy is. I had a Mr. Sinister, but it was not in this 2-pack. I've never even seen these 2-packs. Because I definitely would have got that cycle. Oh, that's why I never seen these. Look at that. Walmart exclusive. We didn't go to Walmart's whenever these came out. And when I did go to Walmart, I've never been to Walmart with my mom. Again, I haven't been at Walmart until I moved out and was on my own. And that was around 2008 when I first went to Walmart. I heard the name here and there, but again, there was no internet or a store where we was at, so Walmart was not a thing. But yeah, I'd never been to Walmart with my mom. Just thought about that. Or Myers. Or really anywhere after 2008. I was pretty much on my own. Anyway, I'm rambling at this point. I hope you guys enjoy. But yeah, obviously, as I said before, never seen these. Wish I have. This would have been awesome. Exclusively at Walmart. That is crazy. And you guys all knew about this stuff back then. I envy y'all. And I see why everybody is diehard collecting. Because all this, I would have been going for it right now. And even at the time, I would have loved to have these. Look at this Venom and Carnage 2-pack. Oh my god. And you get the pen. Spider-Man. No, this isn't a good 2-pack. Look at Spider-Man they packed in there. Nope. This ain't a good 2-pack. Look at Spider-Man they packed in there. This is a good 2-pack. This Spider-Man should have been with this Beast because that Juggernaut is so little. Actually, that Spider-Man should have been with this Carnage. They should have put this Spider-Man with the Juggernaut. Well, Spider-Man is sweet because it's that superposable one. They was determined. They had like a whole warehouse full of these Spider-Mans and they just had to get rid of them somehow. Yeah, I gotta track all this stuff down. It's probably gonna be so expensive. But that is the end of video 2 for right now, y'all. It's gonna be to be continued. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. We're gonna go on to page 7 next. Catch you guys in the next one. Power to the bus out. See ya. KO!